Live 5 News starts now with a First Alert Weather Day.
If you've been awake long, you've probably heard the wind and the rain. In fact, that may have even woken you up early this morning.
That's right, Kyle. A strong storm system is continuing to move through the south. So our weather team has issued today a First Alert Weather Day. We want to head right over to meteorologist Danielle Prince right now, who's been keeping an eye on this. And Danielle, what do we need to know about this storm?
Well, the latest, Michael and Kyle, is this tornado watch that goes in effect for most of the low country until 11 o'clock this morning. So this is a dangerous line of severe weather that we will be watching through the morning hours. So it includes all the low country, excluding Georgetown and Williamsburg County, but really everybody should be on their game as we head through the next couple of hours. That really means just staying weather aware, knowing that safe spot in your home in case a tornado warning is issued. Now you can see far west of I-95 into eastern Georgia, we're watching a bowing line of severe weather, and those tornado warnings are there for us across the low country, just tracking a couple of showers, but this is that bowing line that I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on as we head through the morning hours. This is going to be a rather short-lived event, but a strong one. So those winds should pick up. Damaging winds, main concern, but as you can see, all those orange shaded boxes there, those are severe thunderstorms, so we can't rule out those damaging wind gusts as we go through the morning hours. So here's that line far off to our west, making its way into the upstate. Nonetheless, though, feeling those gusty winds this morning, tracking some showers farther inland, northern Berkeley County into the Santee area, just along the I-95 corridor. So other than that, nothing on our radar in our areas that we are too concerned about. But I'll go ahead and walk you through the timeline here. So as we head close to the 7 o'clock hour near sunrise, just along the I-95 corridor, working its way through the Tri-County area close to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock this morning, and then finally exiting our coastline. So damaging winds, main concern, also the chance for isolated tornadoes. We'll talk more about those primary threats coming up.
We are following some breaking news this morning out of West Ashley. The Charleston County Sheriff's Office has confirmed a deputy and another driver were seriously hurt in an early morning crash. Summer Hector is live at the scene. Summer, what can you tell us?
Yeah, good morning. I arrived here on scene on Savannah Highway close to the Dobbin Road intersection around 2:45 this morning, where there was more than 10 law enforcement officers on scene. And if you take a look, there's still pretty much about 10 here. One or two may have left, but then again, I've seen some more arrive. And also I spoke to a bystander who said they saw an ambulance leave just before I arrived on scene. Charleston County Sheriff's Office says a deputy was involved in a collision with another vehicle. Ambulance had already left the scene when I arrived. Like I said, Charleston County Sheriff's Office say both the deputy and a driver suffered serious injuries. The South Carolina Highway Patrol was requested to investigate the collision. And again, this road is blocked from about Mutual and Melrose Drive to Dobbin Road on Savannah Highway, and law enforcement is blocking that road. So I've seen plenty of trucks and cars try to come, and they are being turned away. I'll continue to give you more updates on this accident as we get info, but for now, live in West Ashley, Summer Hector, Live 5 News.
Summer, thank you. Because of the severe weather threat today, the Charleston County School District is delaying its grab-and-go feeding hours and changing its IT support hours. The drive-through grab-and-go feeding sites will now be open at 1 o'clock this afternoon instead of 10 o'clock this morning. The district also says all morning Wi-Fi buses, those stops are canceled. Schedules are set to return to normal tomorrow. Now, that storm system Danielle has been telling us about has already caused catastrophic damage across parts of the South. Tornadoes in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama are the cause for at least 6 deaths. Among the dead, a deputy from Lawrence County, Mississippi, and his wife. So far, officials say hundreds of structures have been damaged by the storms. That death toll is expected to rise. Officials in Jones County, Mississippi say fatalities there are being reported, but it's unclear right now just how many.
Governor McMaster has reissued a state of emergency for South Carolina. That previous order announced last month was set to expire yesterday. McMaster says parents should not expect their kids to go back to school through the end of April. The state of emergency order will run at least until April 27th. That means the governor's mandates, which have now closed dining rooms in restaurants, non-essential businesses, and schools, are still in effect. The number of coronavirus cases here in South Carolina now sits at more than 3,300. State health officials are reporting 2 additional virus-related deaths, bringing that total to 82, and one of those deaths is out of Charleston County. Officials say the patient was an elderly person with an underlying health condition. The total number of cases in Charleston County is now 339. Beaufort County has 194 cases. Berkeley County has 84 cases. Dorchester County with 71 and Georgetown County with 31 positive cases. We've learned 2 more staff members at the State Department of Corrections have tested positive for COVID-19, bringing that department's total now to 29. And so far, no inmates at the state facilities have been reported to have tested positive. A Berkeley County deputy is still in the hospital after being hit by a suspect's car. And up next, we'll hear from the deputy's wife about his recovery. But first, we'll go back to Danielle Prinz, who will give us a full look at that storm that's moving through the Lowcountry.